find these blue shirts like Mike Denhar wearing. They think we're part of Go Party. Let's talk about Pro Stock Motorcycle. Flashback to Norwalk where Matt Smith, Hector Rana made up the final there by just that much. It's the Alanabi crew that gets the win. Angie is slightly excited. Matt's pretty happy out of the fire, and they are joining us on our NHRA race day set to talk two wheels because we love their motorcycles. Also here in Southern California. Guys, thanks for joining us. Matt, let's talk about that little burst of momentum coming at a crucial time because it wasn't a great start for you. So what did that win mean in Norwalk?
You know, that win meant a lot to us. You know, we got a late start at Gainesville. We didn't run good, and then I know Mike Dunn picked me to win the championship, and you know, so we had to come back and show our hand, and we went to Charlotte, and we won the 4-wide deal. And we've had a good bike all year, and then come back and win Norwalk. You know, we have a really good bike, so I got to thank Khaled and Alanabi and Redline Oil for giving me the opportunity to do this year.
Absolutely.
Well, and Angie, you guys are matched up in the first round. Did you work it that way on paper? Was that the plan, or?
I think Dave Reef planned this whole thing.
I don't know.
You gotta watch Dave.
I know.
Hey, you gotta watch Dave. Yeah, but you know, you're also testing a brand new bike here with JT that you're going to ride in Indianapolis, debut it. Now, did you get first choice at that, or did you just tell, man, I want a new bike, and you're taking it?
I told him in Atlanta that I wanted a new bike, and we sat down with my sponsor, J.D. Kaufman and Carl, and we talked about everything, and they thought it was a great idea. So, you know, we put our order in, and Johnny Gray's shop, the guy that races Pro Stock car, they built us a Pro Stock bike, and it's a fast motorcycle. We just got to get a few things worked out, and I plan on riding it in Indy, and I'm very excited about it.
GT Tonglet rode that this week and just missed the show. We saw your guys' round one effort against each other in Houston just a moment ago. This also happened in Houston, Angie. You recovered from that yet? The biscuits were burning there, weren't they?
I have recovered. I mean, it was a little thing with a fuel fitting that cracked and let all the fuel out, and the bike caught on fire, and you know, we regrouped and we come back and qualified for the race, and so we did a really good job at that race. And I mean, we got off to a bad start this season. We lost first round 5 races in a row, and we decided to put that bike on the back burner, and we drug out Matt's championship bike, and you know, we've been winning rounds since. Our goal is to get in the top 10. I got a tough road first round, but I'm gonna do my job on the starting line.
And now you're licensed to drive funny car after that fire.
Exactly, I'm telling you.
Well, Matt, you have already won here at Infineon Raceway. Came back in 1997. We're going to show you that, but this is the only race that you have won and your legendary father have won, Tricky Ricky Smith. Talk about the influence that he has had to making you the racer that you are today.
My dad is probably one of the biggest supporters that I have. I mean, he encourages me every day. I work in the shop. He lets me use the shop for free, and you know, he supports me. He helps me get these sponsors, and he got me the Torco deal, he got me the Nitro Fish deal, and he got me the Alanabi deal. So he's always been there for me, and you know, I thank my dad and my mom for everything that they do for me.
We certainly love Tricky Ricky Smith. Let's take a look at Pro Stock motorcycle points after qualifying. Remember, they missed the race in Seattle, but they're with us now the duration of the year. Hector Arana is in. Matt Smith is almost certain. Hines and Phillips, their chances of locking up here pretty quick are looking good. Angie, though, 65 points, 3 races. What's it going to take?
I mean, we need to go out there and qualify a little bit better than we did, and I definitely don't need to race my husband first round. And I need to win rounds on Sunday, and we definitely have the bike to do it. We just got to go out there and do it, and I plan on leaving him at the starting line.
There we go. Little bar being thrown. Matt, I got to ask you a question. Do you know, have a husband-wife ever met in the finals of a national event?
I'm not sure, Dave.
Well, I know one guy who does. It's stat guy, Lewis Bloom.
Well, here's your answer, Dave. It happened back in 1971 at the Summer Nationals. Dave and Judy Bortman raced in the final round of stock, and Judy won. I call that a good move by her husband, Dave.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move. Now, maybe you can let her have one here.
We'll have to wait and see.
We actually should have them sitting on opposite sides of me and Mike. They're punching and throwing barbs at each other. But right now, we're going to find Brian Papalo, who is out in California, all the way from Connecticut. And he's got a question for the Smiths. Fire away.
Matt and Angie, between the two of you, who is more competitive? And good luck today.
That's a good question. Who is more competitive?
I'd probably say I'm more competitive, I think. You know, I have the drive to win. She has the drive to win, too. But, you know, I've done this my whole life, and I build the motors, and I formed this team, and, you know, but she's very competitive, too.
Angie?
She told me if you said that as an answer, she's going to push you off the stage. So.
I have threatened to push him off the stage. I'm a very competitive competitive person. I mean, I want to win just as much as he does, and I'm his biggest supporter, and he better be my biggest supporter, too.
Oh, that is so sweet. Racing today, the sunshine, how does the heat affect motorcycles?
You know, it's according to what the wind does. We got a headwind, it'll slow down a little bit, but we'll still be fast, low 90s, you know, and just made the best person win in our family today.
How about it, Infineon? It's Matt Smith. It's Angie Smith. Guys, thank you for coming on and have a very safe NHRA race day today.